What's up, fans of Bakugan? It's D Hart. Welcome in. I am here to show the 5 packs that I got at Walmart the other day. Bakugan Evolutions coming with Nanogan. Brand new Wave 3 Platinum Bakugan. So we've got Darkus Blitz Fox with Nano Riptide, Nano Fury. We have Ventus Griswing. I'm not going to say all the names of the Nanogan. There's so many. I'm going to open these one by one. Darkus Warrior Well, Aquarius Dragonoid, and Aqua Sectonoid. 5 packs. Gonna do this rapid fire, so stick with me. Let's see what's hot. Okay, here we go. First one, Aqua Sectonoid, Metal Sectanoid, coming with Darkus Nano Widow and Aquos Nano Sludgem. Here they are in the back. Let's tear into this guy. All right, here is Aqua Sectonoid. Green, yellow, blue, lots of different colors, 2 tones of blue. I love it when the core in the front, or in the middle, the metal is painted blue, or painted any color really, but it just looks cool. Orange and blue, feels good. I like this guy. Hopefully he's strong. We have Nano Sludgem, right? That's who this one is. He's the snail. There's his face right there. That's kind of funny. Open him up. See what he looks like. Gotta get his wings first, I guess. There we go. Nanogan. So Nanogan, here is, I can't remember who the other one was. Darkus Widow. Yeah, Darkus Widow. Nanogan are a side deck. You can have up to 3, and you can play them 1 time a game. And when you flip them over, you can get the bonuses that are on their card if you meet the conditions, which you would flip them over when you meet the conditions. So we'll talk about those when we see the card, but there you go. Darkus Widow, all purple. His hinge is really loose. Mine is really loose. He doesn't stay like his sides do, his wings. Okay, let's see what we got. 2 magic cores, magic shield cords, 600, 500. So that's cool. Aqua Sectonoid is going to be dual magic shield. Here's the gate card. Here is Nano Sludgem. So if he lands on a helix, he gets to add a core from the field and put it onto the Bakugan that is active at the time, which is strong. This is like, I think this is the strongest power Nanogans have. Some of them get really high B power, but to be able to pick up a core and just add it to the Bakugan is so strong. It helps you get other bonuses and things like trifecta, all that kind of stuff. So this is really strong. If you have a helix and a green fist, you get to take your opponent's core. Nano Sludgem, I think he'd be one of the stronger Nanogan because of this. Core manipulation. Then we have Nano Widow. On a shield, he gives your active Bakugan 400 more B. And on a shield, helix, and a green fist, if you have all 3 between your active or your benched Bakugan, if they're holding those cores, you get 1,000 extra B power. Pretty nice. I think looking back on how strong Nanogan were in the past, he might be a little bit stronger than average. I'll do another video in the future comparing these new ones. And I think he is definitely stronger than average. And then we have Aquos Platinum Sectanoid. 2 magic shields, 700B, 5 damage. So those stats are pretty basic nowadays. The fact that he comes with 2 magic shields is really strong. He's getting up to 1350 and 5 damage. So he might not make it on a top 10 faction-specific strongest Bakugan list. 1350 is maybe 10 to 15 range, but he sure is cool. So there is the Platinum Sectanoid pack. Next up, we'll do Darkus Blitz Fox. And I don't know what you guys think, but I think he looks so cool. Those colors, the black and the purple with some silver highlights, looks so cool. He is coming with, oh, and I just ripped the name, so never mind. We're going to be surprised. I'll look at the back. Ventus Nano Riptide and Darkus Nano Fury. Here we go. Okay, here's a look at the Blitz Fox, Darkus Blitz Fox, Platinum. I'm telling you, I love these colors. These might be some of the coolest colors that I think I've seen. I love this so much. This is awesome. This Darkus looks awesome. So there's him. Again, I did the same thing. I don't remember what these guys are. Is this Riptide? Ventus, Riptide, and Darkus Fury. So here is Ventus Riptide. He is a crab, I think, isn't he? You just open up his claws like that. Can't remember. Oh, there we go. Opens up in the back a little bit. Okay, there he is. Where's his peg that latches onto a... Oh, it just popped off his wing. Where is his peg at? Does he not have one? Oh, you flip open his head more? Oh, there we go. You flip his head. Oh, okay. You flip his head down like that, and then his peg pops out in the back. Now I got a fish for his wing. This just goes right back into the joint. There we go. Okay. Ventus Riptide, and then Darkus Fury. Nano Fury. Oh, this guy's cool. Look at this. This is awesome. He looks like a bird. Is he a bird? Is he a vulture? What is he? I don't know what that is. Tell me in the comments what it is. It looks like it's a bird. A super cool looking bird. There we go. I like this guy. He looks awesome. Got his feet right here, his talons, you can see. Okay. Let's see what we got, if they're strong or not. Here's the gate card. And Nano Fury gets 100B on a Helix, which is not strong, but on a Helix, Green Fist, and a Shield, he gets 2,500, which is huge. So there's the makeup of your team and strategy with Darkus Nano Fury. You're looking for Bakugan that have Helixes, Green Fists, and Shields. And then Ventus Riptide. On a Fire Fist, he adds a core, and a Fire Fist and a Green Fist, he is stealing the core. That's funny, the similarities here between these two packs. You got one Nanogan that if you get on a core, it adds a core from the field, the Ventus Riptide and Aqua Sludgem, and then you're stealing a core if you get, you know, 2 cores. And then these two Bakugan are the B bonuses. So there's themes right here. It's either core stealing or B bonuses. So that's what we got. And then Blitz Fox. 2 Fire Fists, 1,000 B and 2 damage. That's cool. That's cool because if you share magic shields with another one of your Bakugan teammates, you could get up to 1,650 and 2, which is high. That's like a top 5 strongest Bakugan B power. So you'd have to share. But then he's also has, you know, he has his 2 Fire Fists, so you can share Fire Fists with the other Bakugan teammate who's bringing in 2 magic shields. It's a good balance. You'd have to work together, and 1,000 B power base is really strong. So I'm excited to get this one. Platnum Blitz Fox. Cool pack. I like it. Okay, next up, Ventus Grizzwing. This one's going to be fun. With Haos Nano Shadow and Aquos Nano Lancer. Shadow and Lancer are brand new, right? These are brand new Nanogan. And Fury might have been brand new too, huh? I'm trying to think back. We've seen Sludgem and Widows and Riptides, but haven't seen Lancers and Shadows. So let's see what they're like. All right, here's the Ventus Platinum Grizzwing. I love these colors. I feel like I say that so much, but the light, kind of bright green in here, lime green, with the dark green, it's fun to me. I think it's fun. He looks cool. Really, really cool. And then we have Lancer. No, Shadow. So this is Haos Shadow, the Nanogan. And what does he open up like? Flip open his top. So he's got his legs, his mouth. What is he supposed to be? I gotta admit, I don't watch the show, so I don't know beforehand what these are. He kind of looks like a Dilophosaurus a little bit. Like a dinosaur right there. And then this is, if the other one was Shadow, this is Lancer. Aquos Nano Lancer. Whoa, he opens up pretty cool. So is he a dragon snake? Snaky thing? Keeps opening up. Nice. He looks awesome. I like this guy. His peg, okay, there's his peg. So if he's on top, if he attaches to a Bakugan, Would he be upside down? We'll have to see. We'll see right now. How is he attaching? You're like, he's giving him a piggyback on his back, huh? Put his head up like this. His tail. Nice. Looks good on Aquos, doesn't he? Okay, here we go. Here's the gate card. Then we have Nano Lancer. 300B on a Fire Fist, and a Fire Fist and a shield is 500. I think he's normal, maybe below average. It does look like he's some sort of water snake, huh? Then we have Haos Shadow, who is a lizard, isn't he? Like a lizard? What kind of lizard is that has the frills? I feel like I should know this, but I don't. Look at those stats. 3 green fists, you get 1600 B. That's crazy. And 3 green fists and a helix, you get 2000 B, and you take your opponent's core and put it back onto the matrix. A core removal. This guy is crazy. He is so cool in a green fist deck. And Haos has the action cards like Mega Punch that specifically gets you a green fist. This guy is automatically going in green fist Haos decks for sure. This is awesome. That's pretty fun. Strong, strong, strong. And then we have Grizzwing. Green fist and a fire fist. Lowly 300B, high 8 damage. And what is he doing here? If you land on a fire fist, he's adding a core from the field. So you'd land on his fire fist, he's at 550. You get a magic shield and he's at 1211. Not a high B power, not in the top 10, maybe not in the top 15 anymore. But he's got a high damage. And if you're doing damage wins with Ventus, you could get a +6 fire fist. He'd be at 14, and then you add another fist when you land on this fire fist to add a core. The possibilities. You could get really high damage with him. If you land on a green fist, it looks like you are taking your opponent's core off of their Bakugan and putting it into the matrix where you want it to be, so it's a core steal, or a core removal. So he's going to be at 450 and 10, and your opponent would lose their core, but your opponent would probably be way higher than 300 still. I don't know what the strategy is with Grizzwing. It seems like, I mean, obviously the strategy is stealing cores, being annoying to your opponent, but his B power is going to be bad. Maybe you're just trying to use him with Nano Widow. Get the green fists. But he's not adding a green fist to the Bakugan, so that would be helpful if he landed on a green fist and then could have added a green fist instead of removing the opponent's core. Damage wins. This guy would be good for damage wins for sure if you pair him with the Pyrus team. Let me all know what you think you would do with Grizzwing, but those are my first impressions. Cool pack. All right, another cool one. I feel like all these guys are going to be so fun to open. New Bakugan, Warrior Whale. So this is Darkus Warrior Whale. Oh, I forgot again. He's coming with Ventus, Nano Fury, and Pyrus Nano Sledge. Not Sludgem, but Sledge. Brand new Bakugan. Brand new Nanogan. And here what they look like. Oh, Sledge is going to be cool. Okay, let's see. All right, here is the gate card. And before I go any further, let's look at the Bakugan. Let's look at Warrior Whale. Again, the black and the pink, black and the purple, whatever shade of pink that is, purple. He looks cool. He's a simple little core, isn't he? But his head is awesome. His feet do come out, don't they? How do they come out? There they go. They go to the side. I shouldn't say feet. It's more like the back flippers, fins. So, there you go. And we have Nano Fury. Ventus Nano Fury. It's tough to get his head out of there. Do his feet go down? No, they don't. There we go. Okay. There he is. And where's the other one? Pyrus Sledge. He looked cool in the picture. Oh no, I ripped whatever this is off of him. His wing. Okay, easy to put back on. Let's see. He's like a griffin, isn't he? Is that what he is? Kind of looks like it. Again, tell me in the comments what he is, because I don't watch the show. I don't know. But he looks neat. He looks neat. Okay, so for Nano Sledge, on a Fire Fist, you can turn this over to get 100B for your Bakugan, or you can land on 2 Fire Fists between the active Bakugan or the Bakugan on your bench and add a core from the field if you have 2 Fire Fists. So that's a fun power. That's a good power. Very strong. Ventus Nano Fury, 400B on a shield, and on a shield Helix and a Green Fist, plus 1,000. Getting 1,000 for 3 cores is not a good number, right? Because look at this. On Darkus Nano Fury over here on the left, for 3 cores you can get 2,500. So what the trade-off is this. You use Nano Fury because on a shield you get 400, and that's a big bonus. And on 1 Helix you only get 100 for Fury. So they kind of switch the benefits. He's good for 1 core, not good for 3 cores. Fury is good for 3 cores, not good for 1 core. So I suppose that's the balancing that they're doing there. And Warrior Whale, 200B and 5 damage. He's kind of like, who was it? He's kind of like Grizzwing, isn't he? Lower damage though. On a Helix, if you land on a Helix, you're at 800B and 2 damage, but you're taking your opponent's core. And if your opponent's core is a magic shield, you're up to 1450 and 2. And your opponent could be 1,000 or less. So that's not a bad power. That's not a bad power at all. He'd be hard to go against because your opponent knows that you're taking their core and they'd have to have a reroll or something to try to counter. All right. Last one here for the day. Aquos Dragonoid, Platnum Dragonoid, coming with Darkus Sledge and Pyrus Lancer. Here's a look at what they are in their colors. Oh, did we not look and see what did Sledge look like? He's just like a mini Grizzwing, isn't he? Gargoyle. Something. What is he? Okay, here is Aquos Dragonoid. All right, here is our Aquos Platinum Dragonoid. Metal core here in the middle with the dark blue, and then the really whitish blue on the outside. And we have Pyrus Nano Lancer, Darkus Sledge. So let's see these guys. Here is the Pyrus Lancer. There he is, fully extended. I like the orange, to be honest. The orange and red, that's pretty cool. And Nano Sledge, Darkus. There we go. All right. Here is the gate card that comes in this pack. And for Pyrus Lancer, 100B on a magic shield. 2 magic shields, you get 100B, and you get to remove the opponent's core. Oh, that kind of stuff is so annoying to play against. Making Nano Lancer strong. And Darkus Nano Sledge, Green Fist and a Fire Fist. 300B, 2 Green Fists and a Fire Fist, 1800B, and you steal your opponent's core and put it onto your Bakugan. That's strong. That is strong. That kind of, it sort of totals out to the same amount that you get on Nano Fury with 3 cores. Because if you're stealing a magic shield, that's 2450 B power, and this is 2500. But I would prefer to steal your opponent's core, just to mess them up if you're playing against them. So Nano Sledge, strong. And then Platinum Dragonoid, 600B, 6 damage with 2 Fire Fists. So on his own cores, he's only getting up to 850B and 11 damage. If you shared a magic shield, he'd get to 1250 and 6. Little underwhelming. He's not super strong. But if you're doing damage wins and you want to have Aquos on your team, you could have 2 Fire Fists, and he still comes with a base 6 damage. So if you had a 6 damage Fire Fist, he'd be at 12 damage, and that's not a terrible damage wins play there. So interesting. All right, what do you guys think of these packs? Let me know in the comments who your favorite is. If you could choose between all these at your store when you showed up, which one would you choose and why? I think for me, I would be picking the Blitz Fox pack if I had to choose one. And I'm just a sucker, I guess, for a strong base B power, sharing 2 Fire Fists. I know I could share magic shields with an opponent or with a teammate, and have a high B, but then also have Fire Fists for damage. And the Nanogan that come with him, I think are strong. 2500 B for 3 cores, and then just the straight Fire Fist, you take a core. And Fire Fist Green Shield, you take that core and put it onto you. So I think he is the best one in my book. Darkus Blitz Fox. Like and subscribe. Thanks for watching.